Hello my lovelies and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So on Wednesday was my 18th birthday and tonight I have my 18th birthday party. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a different background setup, and that is because I've got all of my backdrop for photos and stuff behind me for my birthday. So yeah, party starts in a couple of hours. I thought I would get ready. I had a little drink as well. I'm so excited. I always wanted to film a little tipsy get ready with me kind of thing, but obviously I can legally do that now. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's just get started and go straight into the makeup. Okay, I think we're just gonna start with just a little. Wow, this holds lots of alcohol. First things first, the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Love this stuff. I'm just going to use this to moisturize and hydrate my face. It's so so good. So I'm going to pop this and rub it into my skin. Okay, I think I'm going to start with my eyebrows and eyes first today, just to get the eyes and looking good. So for brows, I'm just going to take the Benefit Browsings as per usual. Just going to go in and start filling them in. I'm sorry, I need major concentration for eyebrows. It's just too much to deal with, I swear. Alright, I'm now just going to go in and carve the eyebrows out, just using the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer to do this. Just take a little bit on just a flat brush and then carve them out from there. I'm also going to use the same concealer to use as a lid eyeshadow base for today. Alrighty, now that I look like an absolute crazy person, I do have my eyebrows on and my lids all prepped. I need to wipe underneath my eyes though, but I will do that once I have finished the eyeshadow. So now I'm going to go in with the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia and just start building up the color in my crease. So I think I'm firstly going to start out just with the shade Burnt Orange tonight. I think I want to end up having kind of a little bit of a cranberry, pinky, kind of this shade here. I don't know really what it's called. I can't really think of it right now. So yeah, I'm going to pop a little bit of burnt orange, and I actually might mix a little bit of sienna into that as well, just to create more of a little red kind of undertone to it. So yeah, I'm just going to pop that in the socket of my crease. I'm going to be using an M441 brush for this. I'm just going to take this in really soft circular motions and start running this up through the crease, because I will be doing a cut crease, so I am going to go all the way to the inner corner in here. But yeah, just softly building up that color and running it to the inner corner and throughout the middle and back out to the outer corner. Okay, now we're at this stage here. I kind of like the depth of this, it's quite nice. I'm going to go in with an Morphe M433, my absolute favorite brush. And I think I'm going to dip into the shade Mulberry just here. It's a really nice, warm, cranberry shade kind of. And I'm just going to tap my brush off, and I'm basically just going to pop this in the outer corner of my eye, mainly focusing it on the last third of my eye and throughout my outer V, and then I'm just going to sweep that throughout my crease. So what I like to do is basically just kind of pack it on the outer corner, outer V kind of area, and then kind of get an idea of how dark I want it, and then just start slowly building it up and sweeping it throughout my crease. Okie dokie, so this is kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just going to kind of keep blending it through. I might darken it up a little bit on this outer corner, and then I like to go back kind of over everything with a fluffy blending brush just make sure all the edges are nice and soft, so when I cut the crease, it's like obviously very defined, but it's also nice and like fluffed out on the outside and just nice and like seamless on the outside. I'm kind of loving how this is looking so far, but I feel like I want to make it like a little bit darker, like that, just slightest bit more. Okay, I'm loving how this is looking. However, I think I want to give it a slight more of a pop, just like a little bit more. So I kind of want to add a little bit of pink into it. I'm just going to take the Soph X Revolution Extra Spice palette, and I'm going to take the pink called 21 out of that one there. And I'm honestly just going to be taking the smallest amount of this on a fluffy brush and just kind of blending it throughout this part of my eye up here. But I kind of like how it's looking right now. I'm like, oh, am I gonna regret this? I'm not sure. So I'm gonna be taking another Morphe M433 brush, just a clean one. Take a little bit of this. I might just test a little bit and just see if I like it first. Oh, it is quite pretty. Oh yeah, it just adds that little bit of like extra pink in it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that to each eye. All right, lastly, just to add that little bit more extra definition and dimension in this outer corner here, I'm gonna be taking the shade Cypress Umber, or whatever it's called, and just dip my brush into that one. And I'm taking a really small little pencil brush to do this, so just really slightly in my outer V area. I'm taking the Morphe M431 brush to do this, and I'm just gonna be very cautious when doing this because this is quite a dark pigment and I don't really want to stuff it up. I'll just like quite precisely kind of just like stamp a little bit in this outer corner, like this outer V part here, and then kind of use the tip of that pencil bit to just run it up this way a little bit more. Okay, I'm finished and I'm back. I pretty much finished the outer part of my eyes here. So now what I'm gonna do is cut the crease and find like a pigment for my lid. And yeah, so let's find what I want to use. Okay, I think I've decided already. I think I decided pretty instantly actually what I want. Yeah, that's so pretty. Okay, so instantly I'm already drawn to something that I really want. My dress is all black, so I want kind of like a pop of like shimmer. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals in Kitten. It's got like a pinky undertone, so it'll kind of suit the crease and everything like that. Going to go straight in with this because it's easy enough to kind of like cut the crease essentially with this pigment. So I'm going to be taking the Morphe M124 brush just to do this for my eyes. Sorry if the lighting keeps changing, by the way, it's starting to get quite dark. What I like to do when I do this is kind of hold my mirror down below me like this and look directly into it so that I can see where my crease like fold line is, and that's how I define where I'm going to put my cut crease, just for any of you out there who might be struggling with that. Now that the eyes are pretty much done, I'm not sure if I have any of this left, but I'm going to try and pop it on my inner corners anyway. It is just the Diamond Dust pigment by Stila as well. I'm just going to pop that on my inner corners to give them a little bit of like a glisten on there. Okay, it did a little bit. That's okay. Okie dokie, now that I have done that, it is time to put on some lashes and some mascara. So I'm gonna use the Model Rock lashes, but I'm gonna do them off camera. And I will see you when I finally have some lashes on. Alright, so now my lashes are done and they are on. These ones are just the Model Rock, the 249 lashes. They're ones that I usually will use on my clients because I forgot to buy myself lashes for my birthday. And these are just the ones that I had sitting around. So now that the eyes are done, I'm going to be moving on to my face. I've been loving this foundation recently. I have used it in my past 2 videos. And so I'm going to be using the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. This stuff is absolutely bomb. And I got it in the shade, I think it's 7. I'm just going to pop this all over my face and blend it in now. Why are you doing this? Why?
What am I doing what?
Why? You just walk in the back of my video like that. So I forgot to tell you guys, I literally just started my concealer without telling you what I'm using, but I'm using the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer as well, so the same as the Revolution Foundation. I find these two go really well hand in hand together, so I'm just using the shade C2. It's quite a nice light shade for underneath of my eyes and just my like middle T-zone to give me some nice like highlighting in the middle of my face before I contour. So I'm just going to apply this to the other side of my face. Okay, now that I've blended that out with a beauty blender, I'm going in quickly to set my under eyes so I don't crease under there. Just with the Peach Perfect by Too Faced, the translucent powder. I love this stuff to just really lock in underneath of my eyes, and it smells so nice as well. So I'm just gonna dip my beauty blender into it and just let it soak into my under eyes and let it sit there and bake my face. Then for the rest of my face, I'm going to be going in with the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, just in the shade Medium Tan. It goes really well with my fake tan at the moment, so I'm just going to swirl my brush around in there and just dust that all over the rest of my face. I'm also just remembering to drag everything down my neck because I am fake tan, so I want everything to match up quite nicely. And this powder does such an amazing job at just like giving you a little bit of extra coverage as well, which I love, especially because I'm going out tonight. I'm gonna need that little bit of extra coverage for photos and stuff. Also, I'm so excited because tomorrow night Ella and I are actually heading up to Post Malone. So we're going up to Auckland and we're going to see him. He's gonna be amazing. I've been watching his everyone's stories of him going to his shows in Australia at the moment, and he just looks incredible. I cannot wait to see him live. His music is so good. I'm currently vlogging like this entire process at the moment, and that will be up after this video or before, I'm not too sure, but I did put quite a lot of effort into it, so I'm really excited to show you guys like all the decorations and everything, and my dress, and I'm so excited to go to town for the first time. I bought alcohol today for the first time ever, and I honestly felt like I was illegally doing it because I'm so like used to being 17, so it's really weird being 18 and just like going in there. But yeah, all right, let's bronze up this face. I'm gonna start off by actually contouring today. I'm gonna be taking the Sculpting Powder by Kevyn Aucoin, just the light one. It is like my favorite contouring powder at the moment because it's like the best shade for me and my skin tone. It's like a little bit cool tone as well, but it's not cool tone enough to look muddy or ashy on the face, which is so good because it's really hard to find a really nice contour shade that doesn't make you look really ashy and gross. So I'm just going to be using this to slowly carve out my cheeks, and I'm also going to bring that up to my temples as well. I'm then going in with my absolute favorite, the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer. This just gives such a healthy bronze look, and I'm also taking a Morphe M527 to do this. Favorite bronzer brush ever. I'm really gonna go in with this because I feel like my face, like on camera for some reason, it looks like, I don't know if it looks a little bit lighter, so I'm just gonna go quite overboard with the bronzer because I love a really bronzy like face look. So today for blush, I'm going in with the little Jouer, like the Duo blush set. Just going in with both sides. And I'm just going to pop this on my cheek slightly and then kind of just like dust it backwards as well. I don't want to like go too overboard just because obviously my eyes have a little bit of pink in them and I don't want it to look too crazy. Okay, now this is literally my secret weapon on how to have amazing glowy skin. This is the Hourglass Luminous Light Ambient Lighting Powder. It is incredible. Like, I highly recommend picking this up. I'm just gonna get a little brush and kind of dust it over this portion of my cheeks. It makes them just look so healthy and radiant. It just gives you like a beautiful glow. I'm also gonna dust some on my collarbones as well because my dress is a little bit low tonight, so it just makes your skin look super glowy. And then from there I just like to go like this and just dust in this area. Then finally, to highlight and finish off the face, I'm going to be taking the Doll Beauty highlighter. Like I've said in lots of my videos, this is my absolute favorite, so of course I'm going to wear it on my birthday. So I'm just going to take a brush and just go in with this because I reckon I just want to look, you know, super glowy on my birthday. especially in photos. Like I go way too overboard with highlighter, but that's okay. It's fine. I'm gonna pop a little bit underneath my brow bone as well because I love how it gives like a nice like lifted look to the face as well. All right, really quickly, I'm just gonna finish off the eyes. So I'm basically just gonna go in the same order that I did with the like crease. So I'm taking burnt orange and sienna and running that underneath of my lower lash line firstly. I'm just running this from outer to inner corner. Just really gently. I'm then going to take the shade Mulberry and also just go from inner to outer and my lower lash line. Trying to keep it a little bit closer though to the lash line. To line my waterline, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Swerve. So it's just a black gel liner. It's just going to make my lashes look a lot more put together and also kind of just darken up my eyes, make them that little bit extra smoky. Okay, finally, now that the rest of the face is done, I'm going to move along to lips. Because I'm going to be drinking and eating tonight, I'm obviously going to need like a liquid lipstick that's going to actually stay. Tonight I thought I'd want something a little bit darker than the usual one that I use. You guys know I love the Mellow Cosmetics one. It is a beautiful nude, like my perfect nude shade, but I actually unfortunately ran out of it, as well as the fact that I kind of want something a little bit darker to go with my dress tonight. So I'm going to be taking the MAC Burnt Spice Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick. I'm now just going to finish off my face with the MAC Prep and Prime. It's basically just the Fix Plus. I'm going to be spraying my face with this to lock it in so it stays all night long. So anyway, that is the look for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I basically just really wanted to do an 18th birthday get ready with me. And this is how it all turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up or subscribe to my channel down below. And don't forget to check out my vlog that will be coming out very soon to do with my 18th. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Even with the distraction.
Cut.